Okay, welcome to another episode of Bible Study with Melody. And this time we're going to be talking about Ephesians 4. We talked about Colossians, and I was telling you it's a short, powerful book. Well, Ephesians is the same way. It is short, but it is powerful. And one of the things it talks about in Ephesians 4, it talks about putting on the whole armor of God and having your loins girded about with truth and all of that. But what does that really mean in just regular terms, not in non-religious terms? What does that really mean to us? Well, being able to withstand in the evil day. I know in class people were talking about like the book of Revelations, and when it's when the enemy returns and apocalypse now and those kinds of thoughts. And that's true. But then it's also the evil day is when you have more money. No, you have more bills than money. When you lose your breastplate of faith, when you lose your belt, your garment of truth, your loins girded about with truth, when the bill collector calls and you're saying I'm not at home, or if you're not saying you're not at home, you're saying things like, can you call me back later, and you never call them back, or you never, when they do call you back, you don't answer the phone. You just let the phone ring and ring and ring. It's important as a Christian that even in those things that we make sure that we answer the phone, that this is that we face our evil days successfully by saying things like, yeah, here I am, I'm on the phone, I don't have your money, I'm not in an attitude, you're in an attitude, but I'm not going to let you upset me, I'm not going to let whatever you call me or whatever, however my past has been, does not mean that dictates how my day is with you right now on the phone. Here is what I have. Let's talk about it. Let's, like they say, let's do some dialogue on this situation. That's standing in the evil day. That's having a knowledge of God. That's making sure that whatever you say, it means something. The people always I want a good credit score, but you can have a great credit score and a terrible temper, and people see you coming and they're like, I ain't dealing with that today. So it's like, make sure that you cover all of the bases. I know that no one is perfect. I'm not saying that we are, but it is our job to do the best that we can in retaining God in our knowledge. How should I approach this situation? What should I say? Oh, here she come. I think I'm going to hit out the back door because I don't feel like being bothered with that foolishness. No, face her, face him, deal with the foolishness and decide, this is what we're going to talk about this. We're going to actually sit down and we're going to talk about it, and then once we're done talking, no more. We're not going to argue about it incessantly. We're not going to get to family gatherings and rolling eyes and not speaking to each other. We're going to be cordial. I'm going to have because I am going to have the knowledge of Christ. I'm going to maintain the knowledge of God. That's the important thing. Having on the helmet of salvation, the shield of faith, remembering who you are. That's the helmet of salvation. Just simply remembering who you are. Remembering that, yes, I do have a voice. Yes, I can speak up. Yes, I can say something to this. Yes, I do. I do want to contribute. I can't do it right now, but I'm going to. Keeping your word. Those are the things. That's knowledge, retaining God in your knowledge. That if you make a vow, that you really do keep it. Retain God in your knowledge. Move forward in your life. Have on the whole armor of God. And don't make it such a religious, only on Sunday thing. It's a powerful situation to be in, to be able to say to a bill collector that possibly last month you cussed out, to say, you know what, you've been calling me, let's just talk about this, because I want to do better. Because you never know that just by doing that, you've opened up the Bible, you've read the scripture, and that person's mind just might be changed to want to walk closer with Christ just because you retained God in your knowledge. It's important. All right, this has been another session with Melody. Please feel free to write me at pinke329@gmail.com. And I'm also on Facebook. You can look for me, Melody Jackson. Have a great day. Bye-bye.